Hey Christian Faith family, we are back with another Crafty Bible story, and this is going to be about the Tower of Babel. As you'll see, I had a couple of guests, and it really is a craft that can be done for any age, and I encourage you to let them explore. Let them create the tower the way they see the tower should be created. But all you're going to need is popsicle sticks and clothespins, so stick around, and we're excited to talk about the Tower of Babel. Hi Willow. Hi Nora. How's it going? Good. Well, we're going to do a craft that incorporates a Bible story. Does that sound fun? Yeah? Have either of you ever heard about the Tower of Babel? You have? What do you know about the Tower of Babel?
Jesus.
You know Jesus. Jesus is related to the Tower of Babel. Jesus is related to everything in the Bible. So I agree. All right. Well, Tower of Babel is something that was built by the men after Noah's ark, after Noah built the ark. Do you remember what happened to all the other people in the world after Noah took two of every animal into the ark? What happened? There's a big flood, exactly. And with this big flood, unfortunately, all of humanity except for Noah and his family was wiped out. So once they got out of the ark and the land had dried, the people from Noah's family had to go out and they had to repopulate the earth. They were told to go spread out along the world and repopulate. So what we're going to do now, because as you build or as you spread and as you repopulate, you have to learn how to build things. So what I want you to do is I want you to get 4 clothespins. Can you get 4 clothespins off of your...
I can.
You can? Perfect. Excellent. Awesome. So with these 4 clothespins, you're going to build 2 foundational points. So what we're going to do is we're going to take 1 clothespin and you're going to balance 2 on 2 clothespins, and you're going to balance 2 on 1 popsicle stick and have it stand. Can you do that? Yeah. Can I hold it for you? You have to clip it onto here. There you go. Perfect. And I got 1 more. Excellent. You built 1. Can you build 1 more? Just like that. So you want it to be on the same side as this one. So you want it to clip on this side. Or I can help you too, because if you've got that, you want me to put one more on there for you? Oh, we dropped it. Excellent. So they don't have to be any particular distance apart, as you can see. They all will stand whether the clothespins are close together or whether they're far apart. Now, Willow, you've got 2. And the idea behind having the 2 is that we can build higher and higher with just this foundational point. We gotta make sure that if we touch the table, it will balance. But that's okay. That's the whole aspect of building a solid foundation. So we want to take 2 more popsicle sticks and lay them on top of the clothespins. Just like that. Do you want me to help you build 1 more of these? Or you can try and balance even on 1, because you can build multiple towers. You don't have to build it with 2. Perfect. So exactly, just like that. Now, in order to build higher, we have to build more of these supports to go up again. So we're going to make more of these, and we're going to continue to build upwards, trying not to knock the table, because if we knock the table, it may fall. But there might be more foundation in this. So as the people in the world were spreading around, they found an incredible land, and they decided to settle into this land. This land was the land that they decided was going to be the most plentiful for them. It's where crops grew. It's where the animals could harvest well. It had good land so they could build more homes. But the people got a little bit selfish. And as they were continuing, there you go, see, and now you can balance on top. As they were continuing to get bigger in the space that they found, they wanted to be more popular. They wanted to make their city well known and famous and the best city that it could ever be. And so they decided to build a very tall tower. Now this tower was going to be a tower all the way to heaven. They did it all by themselves, and they were like, we have the ability, we have the strength, and we have the resources that we can continue to build this tower taller and taller and taller. And the taller the tower is, the greater we will be. And as they continue to build, see, as you see, you can build taller and taller with this particular support system. You can continue to build it up and down. And you know what? There is no right or wrong way to do this. You can build a tower that is many of these just one level high, or you can try and challenge yourself. This one is giving me even a little bit of a difficulty to get it to stand. Perfect. There you go. You gotta find the right ratio. God came down and saw the tower that they were building, and he was not pleased. Because what did God tell the people to do once Noah's family got off? Do you remember? What did I say that God told the people to do when they got off of the ark? What were they supposed to do? Do you remember? Focusing. This is the thing. We build the tall tower and we get really focused on it. There you go. And as many clothespins as you have is essentially as high as your tower can go. You don't have to build a tower, if you can find more clothespins. It broke. Oh, you know what? That's why we gave you more. It's okay. I don't know if I can fix that personally, but that's why we have more for you. So God saw the tower that they were making, and God was not pleased because he did not want the people to stay in one place. He didn't want the people to do things on their own. He wanted them to continue to show glory to God in everything that they were doing. And in this tower that they continued to build higher and higher, he was seeing that they were not giving proper thankfulness and gratitude to God. Oh, but that's okay. We can rebuild the tower. But the thing is, God decided to confuse the people's languages. So kind of what happened to your tower is exactly what ended up happening to the people. They got confused and the tower couldn't be built any higher because God confused their languages so they couldn't understand. So it'd be like, hey, can I have that brahmajah? And people wouldn't know what they were asking for. You say, well, can I have the brahmajah or not? Wait, can I have a clothespin? Can I have a popsicle stick? What are you asking for? A piece of paper? And they had to, unfortunately, find the people within their areas that could speak the language. And then, because they couldn't build the tower anymore, because they were asking for brownishes and brownishes, they just, oh no. And they had to go. They had to spread out around the world. That's exactly what they had to do. They had to take what they had and they had to continue to spread out, which is exactly what God wanted them to do. God wasn't happy about their stubborn hearts, so he confused their languages, forcing them to finally do what he had asked, and they traveled around the world. So you can challenge yourself to build your own tower, but don't forget to continue to give gratitude and thankfulness to God all along the way, or else it very well might clatter. Don't forget to follow us on social media at Christian Faith Center. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram. Feel free to follow us because we will be having more videos like this. Parents, this is an opportunity for you to gather up these materials, pretty basic materials that you can find around your house. And you can either do this with your child or have your child try it. It's always about trial and error. And if they make a mistake, you can encourage them and show them how to do it differently. But this is an opportunity for you to get your children involved with the Bible story, as well as being busy in some other way than a tablet or YouTube. So we want to be those people that give you that option to do something that's not in front of a screen. So we encourage you, again, follow us at Christian Faith Center on all social media platforms, and we are just so excited to see you repost this, doing this with your child, or having your child do it themselves.